Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a early LEGO Marvel 2023 set review. Today we're looking at set number 76242. This is the Thanos Mech Armor. It has 113 pieces and is going to be available beginning on January the 1st for $14.99 USD or $19.99 Canadian. That is up from last year. This was picked up early from Walmart here in Canada. And let's go ahead and let's take a closer look at this mech. All right, here it is. And I'm going to be honest, I hate that I like it so much. Like, it's so cool, some of the part usages here that they've done. Like, it's just so smart. I love the muscles there. The arms for this is just so cool, how they're using those parts to be muscular. Like, that just looks so cool, the slope pieces and all that. I think that's just so smart. I don't know. I'm just such a fan of that. Like, if you compare it to the minifigure, I think that's a really good representation there that they're trying to go for. And I'll talk about the figure, how it should match the mech a bit more. But this is great. Like, I love the gold and the legs as well. Like, it's very finished, honestly. And with all the ingots and everything. Underneath, you've got some purple plates there. And I like the giant butter sword there. I think that's awesome. Like, so great. Just to show you real quick here, it's a new type of mech for this year for Marvel, where you actually have to have the figure sit inside. But yeah, like look at the different poses that you can do here with the legs and all that. I think it's depending on the angle, like, that looks cool. But depending on what you want to do, it's just very limited. And let me show you why. All right, let's start down here with the legs and the feet, shall we? So feet, a lot of posability. Look at all that. It's so much articulation, really great. Legs up at the joints at the waist, awesome, really great. You could even turn the waist there, awesome. However, they're using the Ninjago parts that were introduced last year for their core wave, which means that pose for the legs, that arch, that bend, it's permanent on both legs. And it just limits it so much. For the legs, if I'm being honest, I don't mind it. Like, I think that's a really good pose there, a good, like, sort of warrior stance pose. I think that's cool, but it's the arms that I don't like. All right, so the chest here looks great. I love the printing there on that piece. I think that's really cool. Like, it's the same sort of design there that's on the torso. I like that a lot. The gold, I feel like we need a piece that could go a little bit longer. The gold trim would be really cool if it continued, but from here, you can't really tell. I think that's great. Again, these muscles, the builds are phenomenal, but then specifically, I notice it with this hand, it's so limited with these arch pieces because you just can't, like, that's it. That's the posability for the arm. So what are you going to do? Like, you can't, I don't know, like, that's such an awkward punch. Like, there's not much you can do here. I guess you could uppercut. But yeah, it's very limiting. And I feel like you notice it a lot in the arms more because you're trying to pose different things. Like, specifically over here on this hand, you've got, a weapon. You want to be able to rotate this front part here with the hand so that you can have the arm stay there, but then you might want to rotate the hand a bit. And it's just so limiting that way. I love the new finger pieces that they introduced this year. I think that's great, as well as these blades, like, that works so well for a large version of his blade. I think that's awesome. And obviously, besides the figure, I think this is going to be one of the main draws for people to get this. This gorgeous Infinity Gauntlet is included. All of the Infinity Stones are here in the set. You could see all the parts you get in this set. Cheapest way, I think, ever so far. Here's what the back of the mech looks like. And just to show you, opening it up, that is what the chest cavity looks like there. So here is the Thanos figure. It's technically exclusive to this set in terms of the torso. The face is from the Sanctuary 2, which, it was cool to get a minifigure version of Thanos there, honestly, with the armor and all that and that face. But yeah, I don't know. I think that the actual design for the figure could follow the mech a little more, like, give him some gold hands, dual molded dark blue and gold legs would be so cool, but yeah, I don't know. Again, it could be a little closer to the mech, which would be nice. Chuck in the helmet too, why not? I don't know, give him some protection here. He can't hold the gauntlet, obviously, but there is one thing he technically can hold. He can technically hold one of the giant blade pieces there, like Cloud from Final Fantasy. Way too large, but you could do it. But there you have it, everyone. That is my review of the Thanos Mech Armor. Again, I love it and hate it at the same time. Like, again, the legs are fine. It's the arms, the lack of posability. I think the figure is fine too. I think that it's a fun variant if you've never gotten that face before from that exclusive set. Really great looking mech from afar. Play-wise, not it. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Be sure to subscribe, turn on the bell notification so you don't miss out on future LEGO Marvel Superhero set news and reviews. I will link a playlist of all the other Marvel 2023 sets that we've looked at here on the channel, including one of the mechs already. And I will link a video about some of the summer leaks here as well. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.